This is the story of two world travelers on the biggest adventure of their lives so far in Vietnam. Our adventure begins in the north in Hanoi, covering over 2,000 kilometers over 42 days, experiencing 15 regions on just 2 motorbikes down the coast of one country. If there's one thing I learned during this adventure, it's this: life is a journey, not a destination. This is the Vietnam Roadtrip, Episode 1, The North. The journey begins on day 1 in Hanoi, covering the first 108 kilometers of our route. We couldn't have picked a worse time to begin, as typhoon Wipha was sweeping in from the east. We battled heavy rains and severe flooding, but arrived safely in Ninh Binh. On day 2, despite the poor weather, we explored some of what Ninh Binh has to offer, including Hoa Lu Ancient Citadel and Tam Kok.
Sing for me then.
Oh honey, I'd do anything for you.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Been trying to get a hold of you all night. We haven't talked in months, but that's alright. Was wondering if you wanted to.
On day 3, we completed the first half of the day's 200-kilometer journey, breaking for an underwhelming lunch in rundown Thanh Hoa.
Remember when we used to stay up all night long? How's it been going? Oh, how's it, mom? The roads are so
And doing our first bike maintenance, just 100k for an oil change. After lunch, we clocked up the next 100 kilometers for the day to reach Vinh, where we only slept overnight to get an early start for the next morning's ride. On day 4, we got back on the road early to hit the next 200 kilometers in one go to arrive in Phong Nha, passing some surprising sights and some beautiful landscapes. We rode heavy at the start of the trip, as we wanted to celebrate Emma's birthday surrounded by nature here, which we managed. We started day 5 with the first of the plans I made for her birthday, a boat tour in the Phong Nha cave system.
Do you need to rant or just stay silent? Either or, you know I'm compliant. Take a left up ahead, we're going towards the horizon. Don't stop going till we see the sun rising.
Before moving on to the unique experience of the duck stop. A few hundred well-fed ducks greeted us for an afternoon of bizarre fun with our hospitable hosts.
The passenger seat. We can drive around to the sky and see meat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze. If it's fine by you, I'll be beside you, staring out the window, looking at the summer view. Fine by you, I'll be next to you.
As well as meeting a few other travelers.
I'll be beside you, screaming down the
That's the most actually I've had in 5 years.
everything around us feeling miscue. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. If it's fine by you, I'll take.
Once a duck leader, always a duck leader. Switching animals, we had a consensual ride on Donald Trump, the farm's resident buffalo, which made for some memorable photo opportunities. The next day, we explored Phong Nha further, including driving one of the sketchiest Vietnamese bridges I've ever seen, to head to Dark Cave, where unfortunately I lost my GoPro in the water, so no footage was available. Next, we headed to the botanical gardens. Still not blessed with good weather, we made the most of it anyway. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming. Afterwards, we spent the day relaxing at the hotel, resting up for the next leg of our journey the next morning. Like day by day.
I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain.
and enjoying the beautiful starry skies we had been missing so much in polluted Hanoi.
Just like day by day.
The morning of day 8 saw us depart Phong Nha for Hue, the ancient capital of Vietnam, and putting a further 203 kilometers on the clock. We were getting used to long drives, but no more comfortable with the close calls on the roads.
Like it is the best yet.
The bad weather followed us south as we explored Tu Duc Tomb on day 9.
Like every night, been communicating through satellites. Yeah. It's black and white.
As well as checking out the impressive imperial city, a vestige of Hue's days as the nation's capital.
Call my name. Yeah, we should
The
take
next day we crossed off a Vietnam bucket list item by checking out the abandoned water park.
I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain.
And climbing right up into the dragon's mouth.
Call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain.
Returning to the city centre, we wandered the walking streets and enjoyed some street food.
Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day.
On day 10, we soaked up some more culture of Hue, with temple and pagoda visits. The following day, we took the DMZ, or Demilitarized Zone, tour of the Vinh Moc war tunnels. Before finishing the evening with a sunset boat cruise and completing the north.
So I just finished editing episode 1. That was 700 kilometers through 6 regions of Vietnam, and that concludes episode 1, the north of the Vietnam road trip. It's taken me a long time to do it. It's now 2021. It's been almost 2 years since we did the road trip. It was an unforgettable start to the trip, from enjoying all of Emma's birthday in Phong Nha, to surviving, driving through a typhoon. I didn't get quite as much footage as I'd like to from trying to stay alive driving through that flooding, and unfortunately we lost our GoPro in Phong Nha, but hopefully I captured some of the magic of the trip and made a great memory video for us, right?
Yeah, it definitely was like an amazing holiday and experience. So if you want to see the second part of our amazing road trip, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, where we travel for another 700 kilometers down the center of Vietnam, and we go to places like Hoi An, Da Nang, Lý Sơn Island, Quy Nhon, Nha Trang and Da Lat. So hope to see you there.
Comment down below if you've done the Vietnam road trip or what your favorite city is. So episode 2 is coming soon. Here I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, a little trailer for it. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in episode 2.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, or click here to watch another video you might like.